Blessed, happy are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. In the Beatitudes, Jesus tends to flip the world upside down. It's wonderful to mourn. The meek are powerful. The hungry will be well fed. And the poor are fortunate. Are you poor? Lucky you. Okay, I know. Blessed are the poor in spirit, not those who are poor financially. I get that. And we know that from the next phrase, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. There's no saving merit or saving grace in poverty in and of itself. The poor financially are not automatically saved just because they're poor. Okay? But Jesus does command us to take care of the poor, to meet their needs as we are able to. God has a special place in his heart for the disadvantaged, for those who are lacking in resources. And that's what poverty is, to lack, to be dependent on others for whatever the resource is. So to be poor in spirit is to know and to acknowledge that I don't have what it takes. I have nothing to offer. My tank is empty. I'm spiritually poor. I am without merit. I am without strength, without wisdom to do this. The first thing that we get from reading the Sermon on the Mount is I can't do kingdom life. I just don't have the resources in me. Imagine one who is not worthy to knock on heaven's door, finds that that door is flung open to him, and the Heavenly Father stands there ready to welcome him in, not because he's worthy, but because he's not. And he knows that he's not. And he knows that he's totally dependent on the Lord and on his mercy and his grace. The best example we have of that is in Luke chapter 18, verse 10. You know the story. 2 men went up into the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood and was praying this to himself: God, I thank you that I am not like other people, swindlers, unjust, adulterers, and even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I pay tithes of all that I get. But the tax collector, standing some distance away, was not even unwilling to lift his eyes to heaven, but was beating his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, the sinner. I tell you, this man went to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, but he who humbles himself will be exalted. This tax collector was probably a rich man, financially, in earthly terms. Probably had it made. But he recognized his lack of merit, of standing before God. Have mercy on me, the sinner. And he's the one who was justified. Nothing in my hand I bring, simply to thy cross I cling. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee.